Ryan, Dev Camp, second Dev Camp for you here. What's this one been like compared to last year for you?
Yeah, obviously it's a lot different. Not skating this year, and this year, they took more of an approach of being, all off ice, and yeah, obviously a lot different. But I mean, I can say, I still took a lot out of this camp. We learned a lot of new things here. Had a lot of guest speakers come in and talk to us. So, just really enjoyable to see the guys again, and I'm looking forward to taking that stuff that I learned in the next season.
We asked Jalen about the competitiveness here of camp. What's that like with, yes, Connor Bedard, but a lot of other high-end draft picks as well? You guys all together doing these team bonding things. How valuable do you think that is, and how much fun is that?
It's a ton of fun, and I think, the competitiveness of guys really shines through in all the team competition stuff we do. Obviously we're not on the ice, so we can't compete out there. So it's just a lot of competing off ice, and similar to what Jalen said, we did spike ball today, so it was pretty intense, and there was a lot going on there. But yeah, it's been super fun to compete with these guys, and just try to push each other to be better.
What's that like when you guys come in for a week or a few days, and then you go off and you do your own thing and you play on different teams, and then you're all trying to make the same team at the end of the day? Do you guys keep in touch with each other throughout the year? What is that communication, and what do these relationships with these guys here at camp look like?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're only going to continue to grow. The more camps you do, the more you surround yourself with these guys. But I would say this year more so than last year. I've connected with a lot of guys. I've had the chance to do that since it's more of an off ice camp. So I'll definitely keep in touch with a lot of guys from here. It's been a super fun week, and it's just an amazing group of guys and staff, so it's been really enjoyable.
Well, an awesome freshman year for you at BU. I think you certainly caught a lot of people's attention. What was the freshman season like for you? It seemed like you were trusted in a lot of situations, not just producing offensively, but playing an end-to-end game. Did you surprise yourself, or were those your expectations that you met this last year?
Yeah, those were my expectations going in. I just tried to go in with an open mind, be myself, and compete every day, and do what I do. So I'm happy it went, as well as it did, and I'm kind of putting that in the rear view now, and I'm just excited to, hopefully have an even better season next season.
So what are those next steps and those next things that you're working on in your game?
I'd say the biggest thing for me was just developing more of an attack mentality. I think in junior sometimes I might have played it maybe a little bit too safe, and going into college I told myself I wanted to be maybe a little more selfish and hold on to the puck a little bit longer than I had been in previous years, and I think it worked out for me. And then obviously my line mates and my teammates made it pretty easy on me, and like you said, my coaches, I found my role, and they started to trust me, which was really good to see. So I'm thankful for that.
Does it help to have another BU guy, a teammate in Drew Comesso here? I know you guys were a couple years apart, but still someone wearing the Terrier white and red, at least, a familiar face here.
Yeah, it definitely helps, and I got close with Drew over this past year, so to be able to come here and kind of reunite with him after going home for summer, it's been awesome. And if there's ever any arguments about the better college team or anything, he's always got my back. So it's good to have him here by my side.
What was it like watching him play behind you guys this year? He had another outstanding year. He's kind of stacked a couple of those guys, or a couple of those years at BU. What was it like knowing that he had your guys back this year?
Yeah, he was unbelievable. He was our rock the entire year, and he was so consistent and good for us all the time. So we had a lot of trust in him, and it just made it so much easier for us to go out there and kind of do our thing with that trust in him.
And you guys play a pretty up-tempo style at BU. How do you think that factors into your style and maybe into the way that the game is moving, I guess in a broad sense right now?
Yeah, Coach Pandolfo, wants us to compete and play a fast, hard game, and I think that kind of fits right into my game, and why I kind of adapted so quickly to his coaching style and the way that he wants to play. So it's been really good, and I'm excited to get back in there and just keep going.